Hi guys, it's Jackie from Jackie Sunshine again. I am going to make meatloaf today. So I'm still in my nice tights and blouse that I had worn to do my workout in. I really love it. Today is really cool. It is cool, but it's sunny out there. So my hubby went and got us some meat and stuff. So I have a pork ground beef. It's pure ground beef with more. So when you're making meatloaf, it's always advisable to have 3 different types of meat in it. But I guess we just have pork and beef in this. So I will update you on the procedure for making my meatloaf. Stay tuned. So guys, I'm back again, and today I'm going to share the recipe of meatloaf with you. So I have a 2.84 pounds of minced pork with beef, and I'm going to put 1 grated carrot, thinly chopped beans, 1 and not even a half onion, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to put very little chili flakes in it, pepper, salt, a little bit of onion powder, and tomato sauce on top of it when it is nicely formed. So I'm going to also mix 2 eggs in the meatloaf and then put it nicely into shape, and I will let you come along with me on the process of how I'm going to prepare it. Okay guys, so first what I'm going to do is I am going to peel my carrot, 1 carrot. You can make meatloaf any way that you want. It's a personal choice. When I make my meatloaf, I usually put carrots in it because it gives, you know, the meatloaf an extra texture and flavor. So I'm going to grate my carrot, not very thinly, but much more thicker, so that, you know, the meatloaf has some kind of texture to it. You gotta be careful when you come towards the end, because you might just scrape your fingers, you know. So for all those new cooks out there, home cooks, you gotta get cut a few times when you're cooking, otherwise how will you learn? So I've got cooked, I burnt my food, I nearly burnt the kitchen lit the kitchen on fire. When I was like 10 years old, I used to get up in the morning and make tea for my family. So I literally lit the kitchen on fire while I was trying to take the tea. Or we usually, in India, we make tea in a dish, you know, and we put water and milk and tea leaves. And so I tried to pick the dish up with the kitchen towel, and I didn't notice that the towel had lit on fire. And we used to use a kerosene oil stove. You know, I did not come from very rich beginnings, so we used a kerosene oil stove, and so the kitchen towel just got on fire. So many of you who have been living in India, are living in India, and are coming from humble beginnings, you know that the kerosene stove was very important to us. That was the only way we could cook. Well, my carrots are grated, and I'm going to start chopping my beans. That's going to take a little while, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to chop them, you know. I know many of you may not want to put beans or anything in your meatloaf, but I like to put veggie in my meatloaf because it makes it extra healthy. So stay with me. So guys, I'm back. I've already chopped up my beans, grated my carrots, and I soaked, I just wet 2 pieces of stale bread. One was a bun and one was a hot dog roll. Since I don't have breadcrumbs, I just wet it in a little bit of water and then squeeze the water out. So that will give the meatloaf an extra volume. It just won't be meaty, you know. I'm just gonna cut this garlic, chop it up. It doesn't have to be very fine. Like that. I won't be putting in my meatloaf right now. I'm going to just mix all the ingredients in it and let the meat soak in everything. So guys, my onions are cut, and for those who've just joined, my onions are cut. I've got some bread that has been wet and crumpled. I've got grated carrots, some chopped green beans, fresh green beans, and some garlic. So I'm going to start putting my ingredients together. I have got my meat in a nice big bowl. I am going to first break it up. Just break it up like this, you know. Break it up, and I am going to mix in my salt and my pepper. So welcome back guys. I have put in 2 eggs. I have put some chili flakes, pepper, table salt, and some onion powder. So I'm going to mix that in first so the salt and pepper gets incorporated with the minced meat. So guys, the mixture is already in process. So now I'm going to add the bread that I had soaked in water and squeezed out the extra liquid to give the meatloaf a little bit more girth. I'm going to put in my chopped onions, my garlic. Unlike I've said all the time to those who are new to my channel, I am not a professional chef. I'm just a home chef, a home cook. I like cooking for my family. I love cooking. There's so many things that I love. So some grated carrots and some fresh green beans. So I'm gonna mix this and I'll get back to you. So guys, I have got my meatloaf all ready. Everything is marinating in it. I'm not going to put it up now. I will be putting it up around about 3:30 because we'll be eating by about 5, 6. But I'll inform you about how it's going. So keep waiting. See you soon. So guys, my meatloaf has been marinating for a while now. All the ingredients are nice and marinated together. They are in harmony with each other. So I am going to shape it and place it in my baking tray. So I'm placing it on this grill with some foil over it, which I've poked holes into. So any kind of fat that comes out of my meatloaf will go down to the bottom, and then we can have some nice awesome gravy. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a real big humongous meatloaf. I'll bring it here. I think I should make 2 of them because one big one is gonna look odd. So I'm just gonna make 2 of them like this and shape them nicely. You can make them any shape you want. You can make them oval, you can make them square. You don't have to put them on a tray like this. It's up to you. You know, everybody has their own personal liking as to how they want to make it. Now, since I don't have red peppers, usually we put some tomato sauce over the top. I'm going to mix the tomato sauce with a bit of hot sauce, and then spread it over the top. See, I'm going to make it like, you know, like the shape of an egg oval. And it usually bakes down to smaller than it looks when it is now. So as you can see, it's nice and oval shaped. And it smells like it's got a lot of goodness in it. Lots of good flavors in there. So we're going to have it with mashed potatoes. I'll be making the mashed potatoes when it's coming close for the meatloaf to be done. I have put my oven on 360, preheating it to 360. And there's no hard and fast rule that has to look like this. It's just, you know, it's just a personal choice. It's a personal choice. Yeah. So, okay, so here it is. I have, oops. I'm just gonna wash my hands and be back. Yes, there's a lot of stuff on my table. My husband's been doing a lot of insulating the roof and other stuff. So our table has some of his stuff there. Okay, so now I'm going to just take a bowl and some hot sauce. You can use this hot sauce or any other kind of hot sauce with some tomato sauce. So it gives it a little zing, you know. Since we don't have red peppers, I don't know if I want to put green peppers on there, so I'm just going to just put the sauce. So here's the sauce. I think I should rather push it on. Like I said, everyone has their own personal way of making meatloaf. So whatever juices come out of the meatloaf, I'll probably make it into a nice gravy and thicken it up with some cornstarch so we can have it over the mashed potatoes. There you go. My oven has informed me that she is ready. Yes, she's ready. Just making a little zigzag shape here. Of every last bit of it, you know. So this is how my meatloaf looks, and I will get back to you with the end product. But before I go, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment too. See you soon. I love all of you. Bye for now.